Good morning, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We're going to use the Tarot of the Golden Wheel for this one. Oh, itchy nose. Still sort of nursing a little bit of hay fever, unfortunately. Now I've sort of bought shares in the tissue company. Alright. Let's see what's going on in your bonus read today. Hierophant jumping out, and the Hierophant made an appearance in the What's Cracking reading too. The Hierophant is the high priest. It's the traditional side of religion. The high priestess is the spiritual aspect. The high priestess is more the traditional. He represents large organisations, governments, the church. Traditional thoughts, values, feelings can represent a person who has those attributes. But he definitely represents marriage in a lot of the cards, or traditional values in terms of relationships. And then we have the Lovers card coming out. I feel like you're going to get a little bit of a repeat here today. The Lovers card is a card of choice. That's how it started. It's about a relationship that's been divinely guided or brought together by the divine. But it's also a choice between two people. That was the original tarot. I don't know, it changed in my time. It didn't change before. It changed in my time because that's how it was when I was younger, for sure. So I don't know when the switch came, but there was a bit of a crossover in between. All right, wow, and another jumper. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so somebody wants to make an offer here. They want to be truthful with you. They want to be upfront with you. They almost want to be blunt and really tell you what's been going on in their own life here. This person wants a commitment with you. They do. They know who you are. They know the connection they have with you. They know it's very potent, and they want to be honest with you about something because they want to move forward. All right, let's get into this reading, but that feels very What's Cracking to me. All right, so the Eight of Swords coming through. Now the Eight of Swords is a card of being stuck in the head, going round in circles. It can very often sort of talk about being stuck in your lack or your misery or your sadness. It's sort of that card of victim mentality where you're feeling sorry for yourself, you can't move forward, you feel like you're stuck, but actually everything is all in your head. In the traditional tarot, she's blindfolded and she's in amongst the swords, which sort of gives rise to her being sort of drowned in her own feelings. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups coming through. I want to know, where's my Ten of Cups? Why do I not get a Ten of Cups? Why does everybody else get a Ten of Cups? That's what that feels like. It feels like the energy of feeling sorry for yourself. Getting stuck in the energy of really pounding yourself because somehow or another you're blaming yourself for missing out on something. You see, the thing is, the Ten of Cups is still here. Do you see how that sort of feels? It's like you're feeling like you've missed out, but actually it's still here. It hasn't gone anywhere. You've still got some sort of joyous occasion coming in. There's the Queen of Swords. That's what jumped out before. I feel like somebody is still here wanting to offer you a Ten of Cups, but you're so fixated in your sadness that you're not seeing something for what it actually is. It's gone nowhere. This person is coming in to make some sort of offer to you here. They've made a decision here. Okay, Seven of Swords coming through with the Hanged Man. This person may have either ghosted you, closed you down, walked away. This person's, the card of the Seven of Swords talks about trying to get away with something. That's the original meaning of the card. I feel like this person has tried to either force themselves into denial, tried to pull away from a situation to pretend that perhaps it isn't happening. Perhaps you didn't somehow meet their ego idea of who they were going to end up with. There is something very ego about this card. But this person either ghosted you, walked away, or pretended they didn't have feelings here. You see this person hiding away with these swords? Keeping in mind the swords are ideas, thoughts, communication. Hiding communication away. Because I have the Hanged Man here. And this is a person who now sees things differently. They're seeing things in a very different way to what they did before. And with the Lovers card coming up front, the Moon, something's been exposed to them here. Ah, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I feel that somebody has been withholding something from you. I feel that somebody is very, very deeply in love with you, knows that where the Ten of Cups lies. They know. They've left you in this though, but there was healing that you had to do, because this energy here, this sort of negative, sad energy, is what you've got to learn not to sit in amongst. So you've got to heal this. This person still sees this. And behind this is still this. So somebody here wants to offer you something. But I feel like this person has either disappeared or withheld information from you here. And I feel that the information they've withheld is, I know who you are, I know my depth of love for you, and I want to be with you. Let's see where we're going. And there comes the offer, the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an offer coming through here of something stable. Now this person, whoever they are, has moved very slowly. We know the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow mover. I feel like this person's had other stuff to work through, other things to deal with, but they are moved very, very slowly towards you. I also feel that they've used that time to heal. They may have used that time to come to terms with something, because I feel like this person was on a denial, some sort of denial energy here. Let's just get into this. All right, so we have the Five of Swords coming through with the Wheel of Fortune. I expected to see that before. Turn of events, Nine of Swords. So while you've been feeling sad and feeling a little sorry for yourself here, this person has gone through a lot of anxiety. Now, I don't ever want to feel sorry for either person, because I feel like we choose our own destiny. We make our own decisions in regards to, you know, what we want to do well before we come to the planet. But I feel like this person has dealt with a lot of pain and, I want to say, suffering in their own lives. So I don't know what's been going on for them. I feel that they have, regardless, waited for the universe to intervene here. But somehow or another, I don't think what they wanted came in the way they wanted it. Whether it's the, you know, somebody jumping out with a magic wand, sort of making things right. I feel like this person's finally realised they've had to take this situation into their own hands if they wanted to move forward and take up what they want. But this has taken time here, and I feel that whoever this person is has been very worn, torn, beaten down, and finding it very difficult. This person is not a person who feels that it was easy for them to be self-focused. This person may be a person who was used to pleasing others, doing the right thing by others, bending over backwards for other people. And I feel this person's had to go against a lot of what they believed traditionally were the right things to do. And it's created a lot of anxiety for this person. But I do feel the universe has intervened somehow here. All right, so we have the Two of Swords, followed by the Five of Cups. There's a lot of sad energy here. Eight of Cups. Notice all the blue in the reading here. lot of facing up to one's fears, a lot of facing up to the representation for what this person stood for. This person's changed some sort of traditional belief here. They've made a decision to leave something behind, and whatever they've left behind has made them very, very sad. But they've come to the conclusion that if they want the life they want, they have to be prepared to make sacrifices. But I don't think that the sacrifices were hard to make in some regards here, because I think the universe here has shown them. There's been some sort of karmic energy that's shown them. Maybe that's what... Alright, let me just get in a little bit deeper here. I feel that this person has been shown an alternative, is what I'm seeing here. I feel that they were maybe looking at this as impacting their own beliefs and their own ways of doing things. But I think they've been shown by changing their view, changing the way they look at things, that this isn't the way they thought it was going to be. I'm trying to work out what Spirit is saying here. Alright, so we have the Sun coming through, followed by the Nine of Wands. Your person is very, very Temperance. Whoever this person is that's done the work here is very war-torn. I do love that we're going from all this blue though into this sort of beautiful yellow and green here, this sort of gives me this is Temperance, and it sort of gives me this energy that they're bringing something back into balance here. But when I go into the energy, it feels to me that what was out of balance was their way of thinking, their way of doing things, their traditional beliefs, their ideas. And I feel like here somehow or another they've been shown that the way they saw their world is very different to how the world actually is. They've seen through some sort of illusion here. It's like a wake-up call. So maybe your person was dealing with something very karmic here, maybe a karmic relationship. And I feel that perhaps they felt that they had to stick with that because it was a commitment they made. I have a feeling there's a religious bent here. Maybe your person married in some sort of religious belief, but now the religious belief doesn't sit with them anymore. It doesn't work for them anymore. But this person has worked really hard to get to this point in a very emotional way. But when I see all the blue here, I feel that this person has learned to speak up for themselves. They've learned how to communicate their needs effectively, and they are moving into this beautiful energy of the Sun and Temperance, which says to me there is a balance being brought in because this person is now very comfortable or very at home sitting with what they want. Alright, so we have here the Eight of Swords. So there's been this energy of the poor me, why am I in this situation? I wanted the Ten of Cups, why am I here? But I feel like this is this person working to get through this. You could be dealing with a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person here, but I feel like this person is very, very determined, has learned to communicate and speak up for themselves here. Some sort of decision has been made here, and I feel that this person has finally made the decision to go with their heart over their head, or their head over their heart, whatever you see it as. There has been some sort of change in the way this person sees their world with the Hanged Man. I feel like secrets have been brought to the surface. Maybe this person has brought feelings to the surface. Maybe they've been in denial with their feelings for so long, and now they are actually feeling them. Because I have the Ace of Pentacles here, and we see the Knight coming in with that Pentacle. So this person here with this Ace of Pentacles has decided what they want. They've come to some sort of realization here, and they're making changes in their world to bring this into fruition. I just want to put a couple more cards on the Temperance card. we have the Strength card with the Ten of Cups again, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay. So this person has found strength going after that Ten of Cups. They've come out of the Eight of Swords energy and they've brought themselves up. Probably emotionally as well. This person's been prepared here to make sacrifices. They've made sacrifices to have what they want. But I don't think that's been easy with these cards here. That was down there. Okay, that's what we had. Because I feel like this person has had to close out some sort of painful cycle. And it's really strong energy here that this person is now sort of really going inside to understand what they want, what direction they want to take. But they've had to let go of a lot of pain here. There's been a lot of healing in this situation. I do feel it's a very similar reading to the What's Cracking reading, probably validation for that. Back and forth. This is this person making a decision. So maybe they're in decision-making mode at the moment. Remember, some of these readings may be prior to the event. Sometimes it's post-event. Sometimes people write to me and say that's already happened. And for others of you, this will be a future event. Or it could be concurrent. It may be happening at this time. With this back and forth card, I feel like this is Two of Pentacles energy. On the intention seesaw. A man stands at the centre of a seesaw with one foot on each side of the fulcrum. When he leans to the right, the left side of the seesaw lifts. When he moves to the other direction, the right side lifts. He could be spending lots of time and energy moving back and forth, yet always staying in the same place. This man is representative of your mental and energetic force right now. You're in a quandary, stuck between two choices, going back and forth because you're unsure and maybe even afraid. In fact, you may have been in this place for quite a while. You may be considering a new career direction, a creative project, or an investment choice. You could even be asking yourself if you should stay in your present relationship, but you are stopped by confusion and self-doubt. Fear of making the wrong decision causes you to make no decision at all. Your energy is stagnant, perpetuating the same old feelings and results. It's time to get off the seesaw and pick the next best direction for you. So your person could be in seesaw mode at the moment. So I will leave you with that. Thank you.